All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards. Pod.
Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb.
Pod. Spelled backwards. Pod.
Leap, dumb. Hello, everyone, and get ready to tooch, get ready to booch, because we've got an all-new cycle of Pod Lead, and that's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm JW Crump, and I'm very sarcastic. I'm very rude. My style is very futuristic. That's why I'm here right now.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and my eyes are pleasing me very much right now.
And I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and I hope you use this time to give birth to yourself.
Those are both my backups! I know I didn't need one, but I was like, oh, what if I do it? Do it at the last minute. Oh, I'm so happy. We're in sync. We're back. We're refreshed. We've come back from our break episode, and
We're
we're
of legal
here.
age.
Yes, we're Cycle 21.
We're drinking, we're booched, we're tooched.
Cycle 21, baby. Episode 1, which is one of those part 1 audition episodes. The boys are back.
Like they're at Toys R Us.
And how dare you not say guys? Like, why now boys one time? And I know it's because boys are back as a phrase, but whatever. I had to retitle it to The Girl Who Is All Day Dancing. A classic phrase we all say.
Oh, my hashtag button got such a workout.
And if you get a workout listening to us, that's a way you can listen to podcasts. You can also become part of the Lead 'em Pod workout squad by clicking that clicksel down below, just like Margaret.
Margaret.
You know what's great about Margaret?
Mm.
That's a name that gives you options throughout your life.
Yeah. You
can be a
Midge.
Marge, you can be a Maggie, a Madge, a Midge. You got options when you're a Margaret.
Just fuck it up and throw a Peggy in there. How did Margaret claim Peggy? I don't know, but she did, and it's hers now.
Margaret won the nickname wars
Yes.
of yore. Just like William. It's the William and Margaret. They took the names.
So be just like Margaret and become part of the Lead 'em Pod, because you got a nickname dollar.
Can I tell you a very stupid thought that I had?
You know, that's why we're here.
Just right now.
Yeah.
Just flew right through my
Hannah,
mind.
are you not on this podcast?
Well, this is relevant, even though it kind of is. Do you think that when hashtags started happening, the pound sign was like, oh my god, me? It's my time. They want me. I'm gonna lead everything.
And then they Norma Jean'd her into a new fucking name.
We all know.
I
was
wonder
Pound.
if there's anyone who very early on was like, what's Pound LOL?
Is that the new
I think that was so
Star
many people.
69?
Y'all, I missed the dumb sketches of the audition episode because this sketch...
An opening bit.
But why are Tyra's eyes closed? Why is she
'Cause
walking
she's
around with closed eyes?
sleepwalking? I think she's sleepwalking.
Yes, but my favorite part is that she is clearly in the hall of the production offices.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the cycle... what was it? 7?
Yeah.
7. Anshul and Melrose just peering at you from behind her shoulder.
No, I think this is that place. You know what they should have done? You know what would have been actually funny and canon if Top Model ever cared? They should have had that picture of Kiara that Tyra said she was
in
going to
her
put in
bathroom.
her house, at her bathroom,
Yes.
and put it in the background, and there would have been 3 of us, I guess,
Us.
who would have been like, oh, it's our house!
You know what makes it so notable that her eyes are closed is the full beat. She's
Uh-huh.
wearing so much makeup for someone who is apparently in a dead slumber.
Well, on the Tyra show, she talks about how she often sleeps in full makeup.
Just like that.
Right, you did say that, yes.
Weirdly canon for something that
Yeah.
took 5 minutes to film. But what didn't take 5 minutes, and yet also took casting, and also is a reveal.
Please tell me you discovered the identities of these children,
I
because I could not.
could
There
not.
was nothing.
They're not in the end credits.
They're
Nope.
not credited at all. How did they get away with this?
Also, I'm going to say they didn't cast someone who really looked like Tyra.
At all! They just put a headband to make her forehead look bigger.
Yeah.
I got very confused. At first, I thought we were doing a thing where it was like a giant Tyra head on a child's body. And I was very confused. And I think that's only because they slapped so much makeup on this child's face that my brain could not process it.
I will say the amount of makeup did read Tyra.
Yes.
That
the lack of bump it did not.
I do have to, if this was a lip sync for your life, Tyra won.
Oh yeah. The child playing Miss J was doing an English dub of an anime.
That child was a recast. They had someone cast who didn't show up, and then they had to get someone's actual child from daycare
or
to come
his
in.
own suit.
This was a producer's
from the
nephew.
First child, yeah.
Let me say that the wig they put on the little Miss J.
Mm-hmm.
No
Edna Mode
notes.
wishes.
Yeah.
The people they picked to get bad critique from Baby Dream Tyra.
Can we, whoa. I love the phrase "baby dream Tyra."
Baby Dream Tyra, Baby
Is
Dream
this the
Tyra.
Is this the dream that came true? Oh gosh. So, I'm sorry.
It
Please,
wasn't
Hannah.
a nightmare. There are no dolphins. Don,
Bad Smize.
Victoria,
Weak Tooch.
Marvin,
Dead Eyes.
Phil,
Kenya Booch.
and Leela.
Whack Walk.
I also love that it's like we're trying out a new timeline where the only cycles that have existed are 19 and 20.
I think they were trying to like fake out people
But
that
20
Victoria
was
and
all
Leela.
boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, to tell your runner-up, they shouldn't have included him. Dead Eyes.
I just wonder if Tyra spent the break between cycles watching 2 movies. And one of them was Look Who's Talking. And the other one, as we'll see in the future, was Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge, Look Who's Talking Too.
This whole thing feels like a big response to criticism. This whole thing feels like Tyra heard people didn't like Brian Boy, people didn't like Rob, and they missed Miss
Kelly.
J.
Oh,
well, I'm saying who they're
I'm
bringing.
saying they missed also firing Kelly.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. But no, she was like, I think that this whole thing right now feels apologetic in a way.
Yeah.
Like, we heard the fans, we messed up. It's like someone in a TikTok or a YouTube video that was like, I heard your comments and I was wrong about that thing. We tried it, it failed. I hear you. Miss J got rehired.
Dubbing aside, why does it not sound like they are doing the voices? Why does it not sound like Tyra and not sound like Jay, even though they clearly are?
And also, we know they know how to do
I
ADR.
don't know.
Yes. Well, they don't know how to do ADR.
That's what I wish it had been that level of ADR, like recording for the kids.
Did I hear you say whack walk, Lil Ty?
In this episode, we do get some of Tyra's all-time best ADR, so the whole thing is confusing.
Yeah. And then Tyra, when she awakes, is also confused about what's happening. Like it's like she's thinking of this dream 10 minutes later, and you're like, I know there was something. What? I was in the tropics?
And I truly wonder, was Miss J coming back at the time a big reveal? Because they treat it with a reverence in this episode. Like, you didn't think we'd do it, but we did it.
Like, they were coming out of retirement.
Yes!
Yeah.
And truly, they had only been gone 2 cycles. It was like, this was the level of reverence if they had brought back Janice.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
I'll
someone who you never thought would come back.
I'll even give you that. It felt like a long time.
Yeah. Oh, Andre Leon Talley, that was back in All Stars. That was a different generation of top model, Lex.
In the meantime, I know what isn't missing. And y'all, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I wanted her to just go, dick, so badly.
Big old cock.
I do love that the 2 top model winners that we get flashed for the female models who have been ruling the roost. Jasleen, sure.
Fine.
I bet Kanani was in the edit. And she's like, And then Sophie, which just feels like such a random pick if you're only going to pick 2.
You picked the Brit?
We're also, and we're not picking Eva. We're not picking, I even honestly thought they would pick like a Whitney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
convince us.
Yeah. Gaslight us, baby.
Then Tyra blames the audience for men.
I know. You love these hot guys, so they're back again.
Couldn't do anything about it. You're the 4th judge. And we see Danielle, Carrie, Tiana, and Nicole.
Petite.
And you know who we interestingly see nothing of? Jordan.
Nope, not this entire fucking episode.
Not even a Laura James to trick us into thinking we're looking at Jordan.
It truly feels like they brought one blonde woman into this audition cycle to punish all blonde women.
Yeah, it really does.
I never thought I would feel so much sympathy for someone who does nothing in their 8 minutes of screen time.
I felt so bad from start to finish for this late arriving model that we'll get. And I was just like, let her on.
What did she do to you?
What did you do to her plane? But before that...
Oh, wait, Lex. I love
That's
that
why she
theory.
was late. She got a TSA-issued warning that Tyra called in.
Tyra calls it a bomb threat.
I know she's from Jersey, but she looks like she's from the South. Get her!
Sure, these 2 audition episodes, we will get to the second half. They're about casting the cycle, but they're mostly about punishing 2 people, and one of them deserves it, and one of them does not.
Correct.
And shockingly, the man deserves it, and the woman doesn't. What?
Before that, we get the reveal of a name that we won't hear pronounced until the last 3 seconds of the episode. And that's Lamise. Lamise has an audition
You know
tape.
you need Lamise Caprice.
In college, I started befriending one of the most beautiful women in the classroom because I like to be around people that share my confidence. That sentence took so many turns. It was that street in San Francisco.
I swear to God, the part we didn't hear was, and that's how I became a lesbian.
Yes.
Like, that's what I was waiting for.
No, wrong. I think Lamise has no sexuality. I think Lamise is just like, I need to be around gorgeous only.
Lamise is Lamise-sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these people in this first episode treat their looks like they've won a war.
Except
their approach to their own beauty is extremely combative.
Adam and Ben also are like, Adam's like, I'm the most beautiful person that ever did beauty. And
Adam
Ben
basically says that he looks at pictures of himself while he self-pleasures.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And Ben said, look at these DSLs I got.
But as a response to Lamise, we then get Laenix, who...
You mean our quirky,
not even quirky, hates her face. Laenix is like, here's a flaw, pug nose, gross. Why am I here? I feel like I'm a garbage person.
But also when she did look at my pug nose, she had to move it. So you don't have a pug nose if you had to hold it in place and then put a piece of tape.
And then we get the first instance of a video clip they're going to show a lot, which I call Pile of Models. Pile of Models.
Models fell down.
So we have 31 potentials vying for 14 spots.
Mm-hmm.
And they are each in gender-restricted buses on their way to Supper Club LA. Which you will not be shocked to learn is no longer open.
No.
But there was one review on the Yelp page that I feel like probably summed up the experience pretty well. So I'm going to read it to you now. The place is nice, decor is fancy, performers are entertaining, but something about walking and dancing on cushions just doesn't sit right with me. I'm wearing 4-inch heels. The last thing I want to do is break an ankle. Also, the music is just straight Guido fist-pumping music, which I am definitely not fond of. I can't speak about the cover or the bar, because whenever I go, I get free entrance and bottle service. Hey! But regardless, I would never pay to come.
What a twist and turny review.
So the Supper Club was the Vogue Theater originally, built in like the 30s. And then after it was the Supper Club, it became the Vogue Multicultural Museum, which had one exhibit, which was the Pink Floyd experience. Then they were planning on having an H.R. Geiger exhibit that was postponed, and then nothing ever happened. And people are still pissed about refunds as of a month ago.
Woo!
So it is now maybe the Victory Outreach Church.
Oh.
Maybe.
Which is terrible. So, cursed space. It's a cursed space.
And top model, I always said Le Top Model. Lemise has infected me. I think top model only made it more cursed based on what we're about to see.
Then Ben says a sentence. Can we unpack this Ben sentence?
Please.
Yeah, this Bentance.
This sentence. The guys are gonna bring so much testosterone, the women don't stand a chance this cycle.
As if that's what was missing. As if that what was missing.
But also, are they saying that, like, the women aren't bringing enough testosterone?
They're not. You can't tell me that they are.
I love men that have no understanding of biology. They think, number one, my favorite thing is we're like, men, they got the testosterone. Women, none of it. I'm like, no.
Unless he meant it in a very literal way where they're all doping to win.
Oh.
Yes, I love this.
I love this
Yeah.
theory.
That would make sense.
I also like to point out, you know who has more testosterone? Gay men have more testosterone than straight men. That's why a lot of gay men bald early.
I went through such a journey, and I would like to share it with you in real time of my notes. Are we always going to get a Danny with a strong regional accent? Oh my gosh, it's the same Danny.
I had the same exact experience.
Same. Didn't recognize him with that hair. What a choice, honey. We already knew you were from Staten Island.
And then Danny gives us a classic top model contestant sentence that is so true that you can't argue that it's not. The guys are going to bring it. The girls are also going to bring it.
Well,
I mean, you tell me Danny wrong. You can't.
I don't think Danny is ever wrong in this episode.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to say it right now. Love Danny.
Yeah.
Love him. Liked him
Team
before,
Danny.
love him now. And he just gets bullied throughout the entire thing.
He still looks like a hot, roided up middle schooler, but I'm here for it.
I agree. Denzel's first line of the episode, I'm ready to start smiling and taking photos.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. And then I thought it was incredibly rude that we are subtitling Raylia.
Unnecessary.
I could understand every word she said.
Yes. This is the show gaslighting us into thinking that she needs to enunciate.
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
I want
love
to say
Raylia
this.
Immediately. I did not remember her.
No.
And I find her to be a gem.
I want to say our Discord many months ago literally typed out, I can't wait for JW to meet Raylia. For all my top model basic contestants. They were like, Raylia is Brooke Reborn. Everyone was like, Raylia is going to be the last of the great JW model basics. And I'm going to tell you right now, Discord, in the 2 episodes I've watched, you are 100% correct. I love Raylia. And
love
sometimes
her.
Raylia, as Tyra will one time
We haven't gotten confirmation on how it is said.
She's also a token poor. We've got
Yes.
a poor out there.
And like an Orthodox Jewish temple, there is a curtain separating the genders.
It was the same one that blocked off the rest of the house in that audition episode.
Because they start like hooting and hollering and like doing callbacks, and all the women are like, ew, gross.
Who is it? I think it might have been Raylia who says, are they barking?
Yes. I am fascinated by the presence of Ivy. We don't get a lot of Ivy, but what we do is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. I am so excited to see what happens.
Uh-huh.
She says that Corey is there, definitely representing model.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Ivy feels like the kind of contestant in auditions that normally would end up being made fun of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, through her own sheer force of will and winning things, she survives the show.
Yeah.
Her hashtag? I fell over.
We're not there. We're not
But
hashtags.
Let's have a conversation right now for the listeners and amongst the three of us. I think most of the time I'm going to call Chantel Winnie.
Yes.
Because Winnie, she also introduces herself as Chantel Winnie at some point.
Yeah.
So just because she is someone whose name, from what I can tell, is just a branding update.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily an identity thing like some of our other contestants have been.
Right.
So I'm just going to say Winnie for lack of confusion because her name has been so ingrained into society as Winnie. But if we ever, like in a quote or something, say Chantel, just so the listeners know, that is the same person. And I don't think calling her Chantel is like disrespectful from what I've researched.
Right. Will describes himself as a 6'6" gay Catholic dancer from Texas. And
what a concise brand.
He is immediately perfect.
Immediately rootable,
Mm-hmm.
and also looks like a friend of mine, who's also from Texas, and so it's very interesting to.
That's how they grow in Texas.
I guess so.
Bigger and dancier. What I like about this is you immediately have several people from guys and girls to actually root for, which
Agreed.
I feel like was generally missing in the last audition because I have honestly, all the women, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
give it to me.
I have one that I am not on board for.
Ooh.
I'll bring it up when she comes.
But we're also missing that Tyra is not here.
No, Corey hosts this episode.
It was wild.
And he's so well spoken and so good at copy and so good at like transitions that you're like
commanding
there's a part
the
of
room, giving the
crowd
pre-written
management
speech, but also talking to the contestants.
This is a bad look for the show.
You would almost think it is because he should have won. However, I think honestly, this felt like, I bet if I was watching this in real time, I'd be like, is Corey joining the show?
Yes.
Well, that's the other reason why it's a bad look for the show, because everyone else they've had do this, all of your ancillary judges, are so much worse at it than he is.
It felt like he was going to take on like a runway instructor. If we hadn't had the skit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It felt like he was going to be on the show. Or at photo shoots or something. Or being in charge of teaching the men how to do things.
Mm.
And you know what's interesting is I think it's more popular for reality shows now to have a host whose only job is host and not judge.
Yeah.
And I think Corey could have actually slotted into that role rather nicely of just presenter.
Yeah. Because Tyra doesn't want to be there.
Or even like a mentor position like
Tim
Christian
Gunn.
Siriano does on Project Runway now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's great. He's amazing. And I do like that they make him say Cycle 2.0.
Oh my God.
He lets the contestants know that they'll be walking in an EDM-themed runway show, and that they will all have to pick a hashtag to rock on the runway that represents who they are as a person.
And here's the examples that post-production give us. Goofy, free spirit, fierce, blessed, and your own hashtag. I wish someone had written that. Your hashtag.
I'm your hashtag.
I wanted someone so bad to do my favorite hashtag, which is booked and blessed.
Oh, of course. Just even booked would have been so fun.
Hashtag
Imagine
booked.
if you talked to the other gender and we're like, you do booked and I'll do
Be
blessed.
blessed.
And we'll walked out.
That would
I
have been
do
amazing.
love
Straight
the
to
people
house.
who picked from the example ones.
Yeah.
Because it makes me think of like a Quiplash situation where they were running out of time.
Where you choose the pre-made option.
Uh-huh.
Quip for me.
And it's not clear now, but they're going to take their own picture at the end of the runway. It sounds like they're going to have a remote to take a professional picture. What it actually means is a selfie.
Okay, we need to get into it right here because they point out that the app...
Listeners, I want you to know the way that Lex erupted from their seat to be like, all right, it's time.
The app that they are going to be using is called Line App. And I thought, wow, this is going to be another shitty Tyra produced thing. Y'all, Line App is the thing. It is the largest app in Japan, Taiwan, and Thailand. You can use it to pay for things. It is Venmo, Instagram, Zoom.
They are also mining your data.
They sure are. They've got
right there on the Apple page. They tell you that they are mining your data.
But you know how in some future shows like Batman Beyond, and sometimes they predict one all-encompassing app that does it all?
Yes.
That is what Line kind of actually is, just not in the US.
I found a great little thing about Line App. It's gossipy, but it's great. So, it was possible to clone an iPhone, because it's very unsecure, this app. And the loophole was widely rumored, but never proven, to be used to intercept line messages between the popular Japanese television personality, Becky, and her married romantic partner. I love that a Japanese television personality's name is simply Becky.
Becky. I love it. I love it so much. Also, how do you not call the little stickers on the Line App line art? Come on.
No.
Come on.
There are several men who are just red flags walking around in clothes. And one of those men is Denzel, who's here to let us know that he's a man's man in every sense of the word. I want to see an alpha male take over this competition. And anytime someone refers to themselves as an alpha male, in all seriousness, immediate buy.
Oh, the biggest red flag.
Now, Sigma's here for it.
Cows?
Give me a beta.
I'm a chemo.
Yeah, Denzel's entire personality, the only trait you pick up is from gentle to aggressive homophobia.
Yes.
That's the only thing his deal is. Honestly, it's so good for Keith because Keith is often compared to Denzel, and you're like, well,
just take Keith.
Keith's not, Keith's not homophobic.
Man with a huge personality, but seems less toxic.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a blessing. I don't know yet in these 2 episodes how I feel about Shy.
I love Shy in the sense that her quote was, I'm a model. This selfie bullshit is raw, trash.
I did love her list of the 3 selfie locations, which are bedroom, couch, car. That's where selfies happen.
Yes, I've taken those selfies.
I just don't have a handle on what Shy's about. Because Shy sometimes says things like, oh, you're going to be the model of the house, the one who's more professional, more experienced, etc. And then sometimes she sounds like such a dumbass.
I think she kind of is.
Yeah. I guess you can be both.
Yeah, her audition video is wild. She's like, I'm a go-go dancer. Watch me walk down my hallway in a maid's outfit.
A hard time believing that she's a go-go dancer, only because of the footage we get of her dancing.
Oh,
Look, Joni came before her, and when Joni said she was the cage dancer, and then danced, you were like, yes, this
she had a receipt.
Danced in a cage. Yes.
She had a receipt for that.
Shy is very, she's very parking lot blow up man.
Wiggly arms.
Yeah.
She also both seems like the tallest person on the cast and somehow not. And I don't know what I mean.
She's very long, I think.
Yeah.
She has a very long face.
Yeah.
Long she's just very lithe. Shy.
I've never heard that word before.
Lithe?
No.
Oh, it's a great,
Once again, you need to read more romance novels.
Y'all, have you seen my body? No one's described it as that. we get our first of our commercial bumper logo. And before the addition, I was like, better color scheme, better logo in general. Love that the crystals are on guys instead of girls.
Well, now
that's
they're like
fun.
Hot Topic studs.
Because that's what the guys are. Studs. And then I was sitting there for 2 seconds, enraptured by better logo. And then wham, wham, tooch, booch, all centered, 3D,
Booch, tooch.
bad.
Give Chris S. money. You stole this.
I wrote it down in the notes where his royalties.
I also just love that now booch and tooch are words for men and women.
Uh-huh. They're
just
diametrically
gender.
opposed in Top Model.
It is fascinating that's the only term that she genderized, though. It's not like
Yes.
smize and buys. Like,
Oh my god, I would have loved.
It's a smize for the buys.
And a B-mise. Ooh, a B-mise.
Ooh.
buys.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, though, Hannah. Like, nothing else got gendered.
Well,
it's because this is the only thing that got created in the middle of guys,
Now,
I guess.
At least to give Top Model some credit, the normal is woman. It's tooch. Male has to be maleized. A booch.
Yes.
This isn't Doctor and Doctress.
Aviatrix, which is my favorite.
I am loving Kari. I'm loving
What
Kari's
a
whole
beautiful
deal.
human.
Uh-huh.
I love that her first thing is, I'm free, I'm dating, I'm doing the whole thing.
Is she your one, Lex?
No.
Really, Kari?
No.
Okay,
Kari is
no,
not
okay,
it.
okay,
Kari's not
great,
it.
great.
I was
gonna be
Because,
surprised.
she's got big protagonist vibes.
No, I'm here for Kari. What I'm not here for Kari is not her fault. And it's that every single dude immediately is like, I'm gonna fuck Kari.
Yeah, it turns into the cartoon wolf
Uh-huh.
with the tongue on the floor.
It's very awooga to Kari.
She looks like a friend of mine that I grew up with who is Mormon and now a lesbian, who just like that same kind of like big curly hair. Can't tell like what's going on there. But
Full of secrets?
Her face is just really fascinating to look at.
Oh my god.
Which even the panel later talks about. It's like one of those, everything's a little quote unquote wrong, but it all adds up to very stunning human being. Because her eyes could not be bigger or further apart.
Yeah, it's somewhere between, it's like halfway between deer and lizard. Like that's where her eyes landed.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful.
Also so actually funny.
Yes.
It's just so, again, it's so nice because I don't really think we ever got that except for Corey a little bit last cycle. And it feels like that we've got actual multiple people with senses of humor on this cycle.
Yes.
And it's fascinating that I didn't realize how thirsty I was for it.
And what I also like about Kari is she doesn't seem here, and maybe I'm going to be fucking Renee'd again. She doesn't seem here to like be doing the dating show.
I do think that Keith and Kari legitimately were surprised to be attracted to each other.
Yes.
I think it's kind of sweet.
I do too. Like Keith keeps he's like, he keeps soul searching about, I'm attracted to Kari.
Oh.
Who knew this was going to come for Keith?
Well, Keith doesn't know what's ever going to happen in Keith's life because Keith was an NFL fucking player.
I'm sorry. We have to talk about this, and we don't normally have updates on people before the cycle has even really begun. But they make a lot of hay about Keith playing for the NFL, and getting to the NFL is a huge accomplishment. I'm not trying to take away from it. Very, very few people get into the NFL. You have to be highly skilled. He never played a game.
Yeah.
He was exclusively on practice squads.
Well, okay.
Which is still
a lot.
A huge deal. He was legitimately hired by the NFL. He worked for the NFL. They paid him money to be a player.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Sure.
I think he got the best of it. Get out of there.
It's not like I graduated from Harvard levels of deception.
Right.
But it's on that scale a little bit.
A little bit.
I think we're ready to tell the listeners about what we're about to experience because this runway show that we're about to experience and we're getting glimpses of now, when they said choose a hashtag, they literally meant that they're going to paint it across their clavicles. in bright neon paint, and then yet also splash it in a huge projection against the wall. This is the only time ever that we both had to take a lot of notes, but also it was very easy to take those notes. This wasn't a Flixel quotes flart digital art situation. These were prominent, and that made them all the funnier when they were stupid.
Although whoever was on tech sure did not focus those giant projections, because some of them were so low that you couldn't read them over the audience. Some
audience members were blinded.
Oh, yeah. This. There were some bad seats in that audience.
Members think they were here for?
Supper?
Pillows? They didn't have to pay, though, so it's fine. This is the moment that I realized that Danny was the same Danny, because once again, they have
same! Me too! Me
too! They have every storyline again.
Yep. And now a rival.
So much better without the styling.
Oh my god, don't do that to your hair, baby. Don't do it. You have great hair.
He's got great hair. He's also got a gorgeous face.
He really does.
Cheekbones.
So pretty.
And it's interesting between cycles. He's clearly been working because he speaks to actual work multiple times, and people start, especially the men, start seeking him out for advice.
Mm-hmm. Well, all except one person. And that's Gauges and Fetish Wear Romeo, who says, I'm a witch. I have a Ouija board and tarot cards, which would describe yours truly. Except Danny rightfully points out that those tarot cards are fresh from a box.
And I will say, before he even said the thing about the tarot cards, when he holds up the Wicca book, I was like, that book has never been cracked. No. That is shiny. The spine is uncracked.
I think
not a single
it is so
post-it note.
Funny that Danny zeroed in on the true one thing that was going to devastate Romeo. And he said it as a little joke, probably exactly like I would have. Like, he brought those. He's never done that before. They're fresh. Look at that packing, blah, blah, blah. And Romeo hates Danny in a way that seems actually impossible for one human to hate someone else.
Because he's so insecure, and his facade is so cheap and thin.
Flimsy.
It's immediately cracked by someone who's not even paying attention to him.
I don't think Danny was even making eye contact when he said that.
The thing that also keeps catching me off guard about Romeo, and this is incidental, his voice is so much deeper than I expect it to be every single time.
I think that's a put on too.
Yeah, possible.
Adam says that he's a lovable, doing a lot of work in that sentence, fraternity guy. That I believe. And the weirdest, and then they showed the weirdest video of him pouring a beer over his head, but missing.
Well, how do you miss that big of a head?
There wasn't a better one. You had all this party footage, and there wasn't one of you actually going in your face.
Yeah, you're a legend. They ask trivia questions about you. If you are still self-describing as a frat boy at the age of 26, I have concerns.
Yeah.
He visits he spends
his time. He might still live there.
Mm-hmm.
He might still live in that house.
Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I was also someone that many years after the fact had to get called once a year because the pledges had to ask me a trivia question about myself.
You were also, though, in charge of planning
everything.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I was in charge of everything.
I mean, it's possible he is, too.
It was hilariously because of one party I threw, and they had to call and guess what, and I had to tell them what the theme was of this legendary party, because it was really stupid, because I made everything really dumb.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in a car one time, the first time it happened, I was like, hey, and they're like, is this Brother Crump? And I was like, what? My brain was already pretty far removed, and I was like, is this a church? What do you mean, Brother Crump? But of course, it was actually kind of sweet. So that was the only thing that made me think, oh, he was actually in a fraternity. This isn't someone who's just saying, I partied.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's some people who describe as a frat guy, but they weren't in a frat.
Yes. They just have the vibe.
Yeah.
But it is someone who's saying, I peaked.
Ooh. And I I didn't feel as bad when I thought he was 20 or 21.
Uh-huh.
But then they revealed that age and that Tyron like a slap to the face. And I was like, 26?
The other person your age here has had a professional sports career.
And also, that means you've already had a college reunion. 5 years, baby.
Well, you have to drive far. We are told that...
Really caught me off guard. Just the idea if he woke up and I can't wait to reunite.
See all my old
Haven't
friends.
seen these guys in forever.
Hey guys, making those pancakes for me. Reunion day. We are told that there is a two-way mirror.
Corey set up a prank.
A two-way mirror, which I looked up, is also sometimes called a one-way mirror. Why is it both? But also,
flammable and inflammable.
but those don't have numbers in them. They're not
really
quantifiable. Okay, but also it's not a two-way mirror. It's a green screen over a mirror in the room because at one point it becomes zoomed in and Corey is on both sides of the mirror at the same time.
I think that Corey felt being the ringmaster of this, like, het circus.
He's used to it now. He did that whole last season.
Well,
At least he's got the power.
Yeah.
I was about to say, he's in charge and he's making money, so I think he's more fine with it now. Honestly, he probably learned a lot of lessons about how to wrangle the heterosexuals. Rango? Wrangle.
Rango.
We don't talk about that movie.
There are so many people this episode who we're not gonna see. There are so many potential contestants who are just never gonna meet. And I really want to point out the one guy, don't know his name, don't know his story, but his hashtag was compassion.
I
think that
wrote,
was
I
Mark.
need to know everything about
Was it Mark?
hashtag compassion.
I think it was
guy.
Mark.
Mark, one of our weirdly successful people who spends 10 minutes on his show.
Ben said my intro quote like he's fucking Yoda. Ben is a dumbass that wants to be popular, y'all.
Now, here's the thing. I think Ben is what he says, corn-fed. He's
Yeah.
got all the energy. Ben tells you his brand so quickly
Yeah.
and so accurately.
I think this is a Midwestern nerd who got
Mhm.
unexpectedly hot and never learned how to deal with it.
Yep.
He used to be too tall. His features used to not work for him.
Feminine.
And then
He
it-
probably got made up for girl lips or something.
And then all of a sudden, everything popped into the right place.
Yeah. We also have Matthew, who I thought looked like he smelled a little bit. And he
So
refers...
patchouli from that
Yeah.
one poncho he really likes to wear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he doesn't have a great first impression because he refers to Winnie as the black girl with white marks.
Yeah, he needs some vocabulary. I do think his heart is in the right place.
Yeah, at least the second half of that sentence was unique, interesting, good.
Yes.
Yes.
But this is the start
Yeah.
of the fetishization and tokenization of Winnie.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, just let her talk. She is obviously so ready to talk about herself, so used to talking about herself, has so many wonderful points to make, has so many wonderful things to say. Just don't let anybody else talk about her.
Yeah. She also, I don't know if anyone else thought this, her Toronto accent is very strong. She sounds like a little like Stacey McKenzie.
Oh.
It's just she has a deeper resonant voice, and it starts going into that Stacey McKenzie register.
And here's a fun non-spoiler trivia fact. When I was looking up if we should say Winnie or whatever, she's going to be the only Canadian contestant to ever compete on the show.
Oh.
So there's a token. Do that. Make her the most Canadian person alive.
Do you need maple syrup? I do want to point out very quickly that when Corey tells them it's time to get serious and buckle down, that's when you realize that they are in the most poorly constructed tent in a back alley behind this building.
There are some loose PVC pipes holding this all together.
Then we see the audience, which is also pretty slapdash because it's very sparse and like children. There's like children in this audience, in this nightclub.
I honestly think they were like handing out headbands outside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And said,
Also,
come in and sit for a show.
When did it happen in Top Model that our runway show started having so many families?
It's so weird.
This runway is also so short. The models walk like 5 steps and they're at the end of it.
So dark.
Mm-hmm. And I get why it's dark. They're supposed to have the lights and the EDM like flare to everything, but also that's not great for a selfie.
No.
Yeah, it does mean that every photo is bad.
Oh, yeah.
Just every single one.
And then Corey's hosting the show again.
Corey is Top Model now.
I believe he said, you will clothe me to my specifications, because that was a nice jacket.
It sure was. And then 2 little wiggly feet
Was it Katie?
appear from the ceiling.
That's what the other side of that hole looked like. We're finally getting like the other side of it. Also, I'm sorry, Whitty. Whitty has a quote where she's like, I recognize those legs. No, you don't, Whitty. Don't be like, I recognize. That's a stunt double at best, first of all.
Also, she is fully covered by this sling.
She also looks terrified.
Should have practiced.
Yes.
Should have practiced. Pretty sure she did not.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think this was 2 shots. I think they had someone completely covered who did all the back bending, and then Tyra actually just came down, and they got that other footage later.
Yeah.
Agree.
And then Tyra says of Corey, I'm paraphrasing, but it's more funny if I do, trust me. Corey used to be a young boy, and now he's 3rd place. And you're like, well, those are both true, I guess.
She also asked, can I get a booch up in here? Which, according to her logic of that,
she cannot.
Yeah, but also...
From the men.
She also... Did anyone else see the weird battery thing on her wrist? She had like a battery pack on her wrist for some reason.
Tyra has a Digimon confirmed.
Ooh! Anja woman.
I love that Tyra basically asked the audience for her own Nielsen ratings because she was like, who watched Cycle 20? No, seriously.
And I'm like, producers, you need to be faster on getting these people to respond. Because there was like a good 30 seconds.
I like to say...
tepid response.
Oh my gosh, I love this quote.
I like to say that 20 was there, but now we are here.
Well, I think the guys are going to bring it, and I think the girls are also going to bring it.
And then Tyra and Corey do a little poem together. But I would love if it's okay.
You two are both so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I wrote it down as it was happening, and then I saw how it scanned, and it's the only way I can see it now. So I would like to give you an alternate performance of this poem.
I would enjoy that.
Now I have a secret truth, no lie. Sorely missed, girl or guy, once was lost, now fiercely found. Catwalk queen, now stomp your ground.
Amen.
Praise.
Praise be.
That's all I could see.
When they said,
well, once I was lost,
now
come
fiercely
on.
found. Like, are you... But also Tyra, it was like, now I have a secret. Truth, no lies. Sorely missed. Like, did you not memorize the poem?
See me with them hands.
But I love that Miss J got a real, proper, celebrated reintroduction to the show.
Yes.
This could have been a thing where you're like, and Miss J's back. Boop.
The cape with the hood and the mask.
Fun.
Yeah, it's a little bit Return of the Fashion Witch.
Yeah.
I thought it would be nice to just do a quick, because I don't think we did it, a little info about Miss J. Because Miss J. Alexander, or as they prefer to be called, J. Alexander, because Robabin was the first person to refer to them as Miss J, and it stuck. But some like fun things about J.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop. I'll say this.
No. We can keep saying Miss J. I'm just saying I found that interesting that they're like, no, I'm J.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Mrs.
Well, always. I think he doesn't mind being called Miss J. He rose to prominence in coaching when he coached supermodel Naomi Campbell.
Of course.
and Kimora Lee Simmons.
Okay, well, that's a buddy.
Yeah. And then eventually gave Tyra Banks some tips at a runway show. And that's how they became things. Jay creates pretty much every piece of clothing that he wears on the show.
Oh.
Sews it himself or like grabs things and like puts it together, but like alterates it. He's like 7 of 10 children. Wild. In 2022, at least, they did, it seemed to invest or dig into NFTs, cryptocurrency. That's a thing that I wouldn't have done.
A lot of people did.
Oh,
It's
no.
true.
I'm
A
not
lot
saying...
of people did. Rich people were like, can we get richer?
Yeah. But, and they grew up in the South Bronx, which we knew. But it's just, it's someone that like has this other life. Oh, and is also like about their own life. Mystery. They don't like letting anyone know much. All their Instagram posts are throwback posts.
Yeah, they
Like-
just do a lot of jaywalking,
Uh-huh.
and you just see them walking fabulously in different locations.
But I thought the thing about their clothes was like
Yeah.
really fascinating.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it. I love that the way Miss J describes what they've been up to is now that I'm finished catwalking and NTMing around the world.
Because they have been on other ones.
Oh, yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
who knew that would be a verb that
Yeah.
would be introduced?
Also, the only man excited for Miss J is Will.
Of course.
But I was so happy for Will that he had someone on the judging panel to be excited about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because Will's like, I might win. I might not have to host like Corey is.
Come back as
I also-
second loser.
I also do love that they ask Miss J what kind of contestants they'd like to see, and they're like, someone will listen to me and do what I say.
Yeah, Miss J clearly watched the previous cycle and said, I have to teach models.
Now we get to go over the hashtags.
Y'all, these hashtags range from so basic they almost feel non-existent
Uh-huh.
to things that I open mouth cackled at.
Yep.
This is top model to me. This is the best
Yes.
of top model.
But they also got in charge of the capitalization because sometimes it would have helped to have a capital letter in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So Kari and Keith walk first. Kari is hashtag Goofy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that she picked Goofy.
Mm-hmm. And Keith is hashtag Theone. Or the one.
The one.
The one.
Lennox is hashtag Freak of Nature.
Strong choice.
Mhm.
And Ben is hashtag Free Spirit.
False.
Where?
Lies.
Like the athletic brand. Also, Lennox loves to snarl.
She sure does. Uniqua is hashtag unique, but it should have just been Uniqua, I think.
Yeah,
I
should
think
have just done her
brand.
name. I agree.
Yeah, if you're going
Yes.
to pick unique, just make it your name at that point.
With Will, work with an E.
I'm sorry. This is the worst of Will. I love that Will was just like,
no.
I can't just do hashtag gay, I guess.
Hashtag cigarette emoji.
That's so stupid. My brand, work.
Uh,
What do I do? Slay.
But then poor Corey has to hear from Jay, of all people, that as long as Will can go masculine too, it's fine.
Like, Miss J is like, Pepperidge Farm, remember, Scarry?
And then this was where I realized that Tyra had not stayed to watch the runway show.
No.
I bet she didn't even truly fully get off that piece of fabric. I bet she just
She
lifted
just
herself
lifted her
back
right
up.
back up.
Shy is all day dancing. Why not dancing all day?
Why not dancing all day?
Is she
'Cause
running?
it's all day dancing.
Is she running a fitness class called All Day Dancing?
Yes. If you go on the website, you can sign up for All Day Dancing with Shy.
And Denzel is hashtag blessed and then
Yeah.
proceeds to list his body parts and say, when you put baby oil on me, of course, that shows even better. And I love it.
Well, not an untrue statement.
Sure, it's just always like, ugh.
So nothing matters to me more than the pairing of Miriana and Danny, because the hashtag range is our best. Because Mariana did hashtag fierce.
Hey,
Boo.
pick from the list. It's there for you.
And then Danny picked hashtag gentleman. Basically saying hashtag polite, right?
Gentleman Dan.
But also, new storyline for Danny. This is spoiler. The person I do not care for that much. They just have kind of like an energy that is
Well,
a
she
little
also
rude.
just left.
Yeah, she leaves Danny and then blames him.
Yeah, like he
Which is
was
also
still
funny
there.
when you realize that Danny is one of the few people who took a selfie that could be seen by the naked human eye.
He checked it as he was
getting
taking it.
lighting because Danny's a model. Now we should say right now, Mariana is, and this is a little trigger warning. Similar to some of our past contestants and a couple of judges, Mariana's no longer with us. Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk a little bit more about the details probably at a later time, but just so any of the listeners know, we will still take both her presence on the show, her character on the show, how she interacts on the show in real time on face value. I know some people have very strong feelings when it comes to like, quote, speaking ill of the dead. However, just like Andre Leon Talley, JL, Kim, some other folks, like we're going to take Mariana as she was
At
in
the time.
2010s, in the time of this thing. So just so you know, that's where we're coming from with that. And we have to come from there because Mariana in these 2 episodes is a little butthole.
Yeah, and she also doesn't hide it. She wants you to know she's a
She's
mean
here
person.
to fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah. Next is see someone who did take the capitalization note.
Raylia!
She's hot. Good, because she shot is not the look. With Romeo, I'll give it to him, at least it's a brand. Graveyard guy.
Romeo has a brand. That's my only gold star.
Yes.
And then we get, I'm sorry, please let me do this one because we get 2 of the low-key wildest
These are
hashtags.
wild. These are wild.
Was not expecting either of them. My favorite one of the entire runway. I'm obsessed with Ivy because her hashtag is LOL what?
With a U.
Capital LOL lowercase WUT. LOL what?
What?
She went full actual hashtag.
Well, she also went this runway. What?
That's how you describe yourself.
Yes.
I'm a real LOL what of a person.
And you know what? She is.
She kind of is.
And she walks down with King, who we have heard nothing from so far this episode.
And I feel like I wanted more every time we heard of King.
His hashtag is Humble Lion. Or Humbellion, I suppose.
Humbellion. I love that anime.
Knew you were going to say it. It's getting rebooted again. Oh. Let me just say, Ivy's our classic top model contestant that I don't see model when she is not made up, but as soon as she is made up, my goodness.
Especially in a photo.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the photo.
And then we get 2 of the dumbest, and I think a person we never see again.
Yes.
Emily, who's hashtag saucy.
Which just makes me think
She's saucy.
Pasta sauce.
Yeah. Hashtag ragu. And then Brandon, who is hashtag sarcastic.
And that's when we got the opening quote from JW.
Yeah.
And this is a man who Tyra just brought on this show to punish. We will see in a little while. And I swear, it is one of the best things Tyra has ever done with her platform.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure.
And then we get 2 people who exclusively tried to fully brand themselves.
Uh-huh.
And also chose the longest.
Yeah.
hashtags.
Oh, no, these are paragraphs. Winnie, hashtag 1 in a million. Smart.
Mm-hmm. And also, because of the lettering, you can read it even without.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like another word.
Yes. And then Matthew, hashtag smiles all day. Just like all day dancing, you can also smile all day. I wish it was all day
They're
smiles.
the perfect couple. All day dancing, smiles all day. It's almost like a palindrome.
Almost. And then we get the most boring hashtag. Mayra, I assume. We never hear their name.
Marya.
Myra? That's what we needed a pronunciation.
Hashtag fun.
She was quite quitting. It's fine.
I love to laugh. I love fun. Friends. And then Adam, is it frat star or fratster? Okay.
It's frat star. That's a commonly
like a
used word.
Monstar.
Frat star is a commonly used phrase.
And he says that he looks down at all people who are less attractive than he is.
Which I do the same. It's just such a small number.
He also says in a stream of consciousness, almost poet out of body moment.
Like he was hypnotized at a casino.
Yes. That he's coming in like a banshee out of hell. Gonna French 7 to 8 ladies right off the bat to let them know he's here to play.
I would like to point
out,
out,
but using French like that is so.
Let's line up in French.
I've just never heard someone say French like that before.
I need 7 to 8 women to get in the line so I can French them.
I would like to meanly point out that banshees are ladies. We don't, despite what the X-Men tell us, banshees are ladies.
Screaming ladies.
Screaming ladies.
We need an accent over one of the last 2 E's to like fiancé.
Banshee.
Banshee. Adam also has so much paint on his teeth. At some point,
why?
Some of that paint wildly got on his teeth.
Eating it like glue?
I don't know.
There were so many hashtags we didn't see. But I just want to say that someone did choose as their brand Sorry Not Sorry. Don't know who it was.
Oh, I know who it was.
Who was it?
Let's get into the Lex research file.
The lexicon.
Oh, the lexicon. That's cute, Hannah.
Oh, thank you for the brand.
Yeah, you deserve that boob shake that you're doing right now.
It was Kate.
Thanks.
It was Kate.
Oh, Kate. That's right. There was a woman there named Kate.
Yeah.
She sure was and did. Danny stands over the other models because now they have to take their favorite selfie and add stickers.
Personalize them.
Like a Snapchat situation. And he looks like a dad learning technology. Mm-hmm. And then Kari goes from top tier to S tier for me when she goes, we can't get eliminated over this. Kari!
Contestant
this is the like, sponsor!
This show...
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
They'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm scared of cat.
Ugliest House in America, season premiere, Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
Why is Catrone on the other side?
Miss J made her move. That's my theory.
I'm not going to be next to social media bullshit. You're going to be over there.
I don't know if y'all know this, but on Andy Cohen's show, Watch What Happens Live, he's always on the left side of the screen.
Yes.
Except for Mariah Carey, which she forced him to switch sides. And this had the energy of that to me. Also,
delicious.
Tyra is so immediately prioritizing Miss J and talking to Miss J. And Kelly's just also there.
Though this hair is wild in a new way.
It's better than last cycle.
Yeah, I liked it better than last cycle for sure.
But I think it's also trying to distract us from the ugly outfit and shoes.
I thought the makeup was pretty good, though.
The makeup was better. The makeup was... I feel like Miss J was like, no, we need to pull you together.
Yeah. Oh, Tyra, what happened?
And when I'll say it again, when she sets up these interviews, it is the best Tyra ADR we've ever gotten.
Yeah. On the wall, in blue, their new blue panels, Because we're like, we need a man to win.
Loy Bluch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It says, find light and work angles.
Perfect television. I love that she's now Killa Catrone instead of Cutthroat, even though we've learned Cutthroat over multiple cycles.
Maybe Kelly's trying to rebrand.
Yeah.
Also, if she's gonna say she's ready to crush some dreams, babe, put a little excitement into it, you know? At least be excited to crush some dreams.
New perfume pitch, though. Dreams get crushed.
Miss J, you can tell, is like, oh, you, because under their breath, they're like, you are the dream crusher.
Let me say this. Miss J makes everything more palatable already.
Yes.
Because the show lets us keep in Miss J disagreeing with meanness.
Yeah.
And not in a way where they're just getting into a fight and being petty. They're just like, yep, nope. That's going to be a no for me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So first in is Adam.
Why are his clothes too big?
Because he can't dress.
His clothes are so big.
A lot of guys do this. I used to do this. Your clothes were just like, because it was feminine to have clothes that were like tight on the body, essentially.
He's, quote, a professional partier and in the top 1%.
Oh, there's our stat man.
Well, and then Tyron's
There's those actuarial receipts.
Play.
Ooh,
This is the best Tyron ever, because what happens, listeners, if you haven't watched the episode, is Adam's about to describe his ideal day. What Adam does is just list the things he does, but Tyron assigns specific times to them, which are both either crushing or confusing.
Yes.
The perfect combination.
So 10 a.m., wake up.
Yep.
10:01, sex. 10:03, food.
That sex lasted for 2 minutes, canonically.
12, he eats for 2 hours.
Yep.
12, pool. 2:05.
2:05. I want to talk about this one. I love that Tyron's like, I don't know, the pool's like 2 hours and then 5 minutes to dry off. I don't know.
Beer.
10 beers.
10 beers.
In 90 minutes. 10 beers in 90 minutes, according to the schedule.
Yeah, because 3:30 is more sex.
And then that sex lasts for 6.5 hours.
I think we're just missing sleep. And then
I think he had nothing to do between sex and club.
at 10 p.m., 10:05, he got in the club, booze. And then 11:25, even more sex.
So he was also only in that club for like an hour and a half?
Or it's in the
Or
bathroom.
else he fucked at the club, yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, but that's where we keep our treasures.
Do we need to hoarder style intervention you about keeping your treasures?
I just think it's more a problem because at this club there's definitely somebody in the bathroom handing you mints and they have to listen to you.
Yeah. And then you didn't tip him for having to listen to you.
You know you didn't.
And a rare time where we just get to be on Kelly's side, because Kelly is not here for him the entire time and still hates him upon exit.
But Tyra likes this.
Loves. As soon as he said barbecue, she was like, you're in. Oh, you love barbecue and you have big muscles? You're on this show, baby.
I also have a conspiracy theory. I think Tyra was in producer mode.
Yeah.
And I think she realized at some point. I don't think Adam's interview came first. I think he was near the end. And I think Tyra realized that she needed someone who was just going to cause Guy trouble.
There were too many respectful professional men somehow who don't get cast. Spoiler alert.
Even Romeo's super nice in the panel interview.
Yeah.
So how would you know? And
yeah, he puts up with a lot of shit from them about Wicca.
And then Kelly begs her daughter. We've got so much Kelly daughter lore.
Oh my God.
To never come home with a guy like him. And I was like, goo.
I love him, Mom.
But Mama, I love him.
He's my boyfriend.
And again, watch our previous episode to know why
I'm not
this isn't mean.
I'm not making fun of Kelly's daughter. Kelly did that first.
Yeah.
I want social media and Reddit to be like, wow, Lex is also misogynist. He thinks that all women named Catrone sound like garbage monsters.
No,
like me.
Kelly thinks that.
Kelly is.
When he comes in.
Oh my God.
surprised to find out that Tyra discovered her.
This moment makes Winnie S tier because Tyra says, I found you. And she goes, really? To Tyra's face.
While Winnie is still
Well, I don't
walking
think it
up,
was
she's still
planned.
in
I think
motion.
She's like, what?
And then Tyra said, perform your trauma, and then equates vitiligo with lupus. Because
And
Mercedes?
certain other things.
It was kind of a nice, weird Mercedes flashback.
Yeah.
You didn't see it, but and then Winnie has great responses to everything.
Yeah.
Because Tyra says that she will not soft tread, and Winnie's like immediately like,
A
I didn't think you
bizarre
would.
turn of phrase.
Yeah. Never heard that phrase.
Yeah.
She just didn't want to say, she said pussyfoot, and they're like, Tyra, you need to say another word. But it's little kitten feet.
This is the CW.
We're not on UPN anymore.
Oh my gosh! But then with a guy, she said, "I'm not gonna pussyfoot."
Okay, this is our reminder that we are talking about a really stupid show.
You
Okay.
did it, CW.
Finally, it took 21 cycles, but the perfect joke built up over 20 cycles.
Oh, this is a great episode. I'm sorry the run has to end like this, but
Bye.
Because and we'll see you on top.
oh, my lung is hurt.
But then they also ask, it gets weirder with Winnie.
Yeah.
Because they ask if she has a boyfriend, and she says, I don't have a boyfriend at home, but I do have someone important. And Kelly goes, so a lover.
Smart. I'm gonna say, good for you
Uh-huh.
for being like, I'm gonna go on the show. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But you are still the person who's important to me. Respect that.
And then
Mhm.
Kelly says lover, which I never need to hear her say ever again.
And then Tyra's like, anytime I hear lover, I just think sucks. Like,
I think
Well, yeah, that's what
pizza.
lover means. As Liz Lemon once said, that word bums me out unless it's between meat and pizza.
and I'm going to start by being on Ben's side because
Start.
Ben, why are we still making fun of these poor model men for grooming themselves?
After we compliment them.
Again, every time we compliment the eyebrows.
Oh, you put work into this and it was intentional? Gross.
Bad.
And look, Ben doesn't have a great interview,
No.
but this is something that now becomes the way to make fun of Ben. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he groomed himself.
And they look good, and you said they look
Because
good.
I am on Kelly's side for like 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Because
It's honestly her best moment.
Absolutely with the threading, like, leave the man alone. He groomed himself. They look great. You just
Yes.
told him that. Lies about being a singer,
Yes.
but does prove that he has taken improv classes.
Sure it does.
Cannot believe that
Mhm.
Top Model made me rewatch Big Booty.
And then Tyra proves she's never been in an improv class because
Uh-huh.
she has to
Yeah,
be like,
our theories about improv class, Tyra, really fell away.
And then Ben gives Tyra some stalker energy.
Yeah.
Because he says, I served you at an Oscar party. She's like, I don't remember you. He was like, oh, I was checking you out. I was looking at you.
And what's sad is the story would have just been cute if he hadn't said the checked out part. He's like, I've actually served you one time. And he was like, oh, well, guess I should have made a better impression. Ha ha ha. Like, that could have been so
Aw.
cute.
I'm no Mike.
Yes.
And then Kelly goes off. You're a pipsqueak. Kind of love pipsqueak, actually.
The show treats this from Kelly like she's being ridiculous. And this is one of the few times that I fully agree with Kelly.
It's one of the only times where she calls something unprofessional and it actually is.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. The problem is, and I agree totally with this statement, the problem is Kelly is guilty of doing this same exact
sure.
thing
Oh, sure.
last season.
And in the upcoming episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's like, that's delusional and unprofessional. And he just starts immediately. I'm sorry. Like, he can see the
Well,
the
he
roller
sort
coaster
of
going.
does, but he also keeps digging the hole.
No.
Well,
I'm a guy. I like to look at women. I check women out because I'm a guy.
I think
That
it's even
nerd
worse. It's like, I
energy.
am a man. Like, just that's how men are. And I was like, Danny is hashtag gentleman.
And then Kelly
Danny would
becomes-
never.
Kelly becomes homophobic
Yeah.
about threaded eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
She was so close to just giving me a only good Kelly moment. And he gets red.
and does admit in the hallway that what he said was kind of toolish.
He
So I
tries
guess that's
so
something.
hard, I think. As I said, to
Yeah.
be like the man and the cool
Yeah.
guy and one of the guys.
Yeah. When Ben, I think you would actually be a pretty cool dude if you weren't trying that hard.
Yes.
Because when you're
Yeah.
not trying hard, you seem sort of dorky fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then Lennox comes in. And Tyra says, "Hey, pretty hair."
Oh no, that was supposed to be my hashtag.
The whole thing, hey, pretty hair.
Give me your 5-head energy. Because now 5 heads are robots.
And so she makes Lennox touch her forehead to Tyra's forehead. And then Miss J goes, you big old forehead bitches.
That was my favorite. He's like, oh yeah, I'm on top model again.
They didn't do
And
this
then,
on all the other Next Top Models I was on.
We get a classic Tyra interview.
Ooh.
So I know that you went through something very sad 2 weeks ago. And this is one of those unpacked traumas where I was like, Lennox, are you sure you want to be on this show right now in your life?
No.
2 weeks ago, her father passed.
Mm-hmm.
He had not been in her life for a long time. And he had apparently left because he had some demons, her words, that caused him to not feel like he could be there for the family.
And then Tyra basically says, fuck your dead dad.
Kind of.
Honestly, I thought she's given worse pop psychology in these
Sure.
interviews.
It's just so... It's such a weird panel interview. We normally get goofy fun or trauma.
We got
It was
both.
weird to get both.
And this is so fresh and complicated.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's less complicated, though?
But once again, reminder, all the selfies are bad. All the
All
selfies
the
are
selfies
bad.
are
They're
bad.
like, this isn't you at your best. And I'm like, yeah, it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
good.
they're judging the selfies, but they're basically actually just judging selfie technology.
Uh-huh.
And the
and
lighting
then-
in the room at the time.
But
And then, hot, Farmer Josh walks in.
I wrote the note. Okay, Josh. Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. Like,
Josh
Pump,
is
pump,
hot
pump.
and jaundiced.
hot
And
damn.
Here's my thing. He is hot. He's super hot. He looks like he's not taking care of himself, and I
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he needs a good scrub down.
Some
Part of
water.
me wonders if that is just farmer energy, though.
Yeah, is he just trying to work his vibe?
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
But he
Because
does
clearly
have
he
a
takes care of himself. We see the body.
Uh-huh.
and we see the medical backstory. So some of this might also just be that, like, maybe things are a little rough day to day.
Yeah. Tyra tells his story to him, then asks him to tell the story back to her.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I just said about you?
He's like, uh-huh. And y'all, I know what jaundice is, but seeing a person with yellow
Ooh.
eyes is a
Mhm.
wild thing to see.
Fun fact about J.W. Crump. For the first
The
10...
J stands for jaundice.
Yeah. It stands for jaundice when? Oh.
Oh, Lord Rob, you finally got the initials, listeners.
I, for the first 10 months of my life, was both very jaundiced and very colicky.
Mm.
So every night I coughed myself until I passed out and fell asleep.
Oh, maybe you coughed the jaundice out eventually.
Well, they were just like, he's pretty sick. I don't want to be like morbid, but my parents were like, yeah, we had a lot of nights where we were like, is he asleep? So it was one of those things that, like, I've seen pictures of myself and I was like, yeah, that's the jaundice, all right. Though seeing it in an older person,
Yeah, because he was like,
Mm.
it looked like he was like 12 or
Because
13.
a lot of
He's a
babies
teen, for sure.
initially are
Yeah.
jaundiced.
yeah.
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 Then Daniel comes in because he's
Daniel.
branding as Daniel sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know
Sure.
if he is. It feels like the show wants Daniel and
Yeah.
he says Danny.
Have truer words ever been spoken than when Tyra tells him that his hair is too pompy-dude?
Yeah.
Well, and then Kelly says tousled,
Tousle.
Well, I think she's telling him to tousle it.
but it's
Like, tousle it up.
it's
It's
tousled.
tousled.
Is it? I never heard it out loud.
I
only
mean, now
read
I
it in
feel like I'm
romance.
wrong, but
No, I think it's tousled. Not, but she
I
says
always
like,
thought it was tousled.
oh well.
Well?
That's why you sound like Kelly Cattrall. Coming for Hannah Jane today.
Whatever I said, Lexicon.
This delicious sticker
I'm
on Dan.
obsessed with this delicious chef sticker. He's a gentleman. He cooks.
And then what a vote for confidence for him to leave on the phrase, so let's see if you can stay around.
Then we have to see more of Romeo coming at Danny over nothing.
And I
do like the suggestion of take a piece of humble pie, but just eat a little of it.
We're still models after all.
I know. I know in my heart, Kelly is going to like this hate-kindness attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from Romeo.
Oh, yeah.
She got him on the show.
Yeah.
I do think her quote, because his interview is up next. When she said, Tyra asks Kelly if she's Wiccan, and she responds, I could be. It's too much work. I like to think things and make them happen. I don't need candles and other things.
I kind of like that.
And from
That's kind of
anybody else,
funny.
I think that's funny. Yeah.
I mean, we know this about Kelly. She doesn't like to do the work math part.
And I kind of like that Kelly asked him about the Sabbath.
Sure.
There was something about it. She was actually treating it with some reverence. Honestly, more reverence than I think Romeo treats it like.
Oh, it's
as portrayed in the show. I don't know his life.
It is a costume.
Yeah.
He does. I do appreciate the casualness of his buy drop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he
that.
gets a lot more backstory. He's fluent in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
He had a Mexican Catholic family. Miss J does a fun floaty chair bit that I actually thought was the right amount of stupid. I was like, he had a great panel interview. If I didn't know him, I think I would actually be pretty enchanted by him.
ANT Witch. America's Next Top Witch.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Really, his biggest problem is his weird, outsized hatred of Danny.
And that's just his insecurities. All he had to do was laugh when Danny said that. All he had to do was be like,
he literally could have been like, this is my travel one. Like, it could have been anything.
Yeah. Kari comes in with a lot of energy.
I
love that Tyra's only question for this human is, so why are all the men attracted to you?
Cool.
What?
My favorite part is Kari seems pretty uninterested.
That's what I mean.
She's like, I'm just really real and people are drawn to my energy. I was like, good for you.
I think that's true.
And then, oh, I think it is too. And then they show her picture and Tyra's like, wow, that's basically a nylon magazine cover. And even Kari's like, okay.
And then they show a nylon cover and it looks nothing like it because there are faces all over Kari's picture.
Well, and just like scribbledy-dibbledy everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Real S&D. A lot of scribbles, a lot of dribbles.
Keith comes in and says, I represent Bridgeport, Connecticut, like he's in a pageant.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Keith is a pageant guy if such a thing
we finally
existed.
got a pageant guy contestant.
That is his whole demeanor. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Nice, well-spoken, there to use the smile and be charming.
Mm-hmm.
Hot, but kind of in a normie way.
Not super interesting, but very professional. This is a pageant man.
Yeah. I will say, the more they say he looks like Tyson Beckford, the less he looks like Tyson Beckford to me.
I'm going to say right now, this man looks like Tay Diggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you were going to draw a
like...
comparison, for sure. He does say that he has the same height and birthday as Tyson Beckford.
Oh, now you think you're me and Zendaya? You're not.
He played for both the Eagles and the Giants, or was part of the team.
I do really like his leopard print shoes.
Yes.
He's dressed well.
Why does Kelly not get on him for having rolled up pants? Remember how you told Corey to never ever be a castaway ever again?
And then he, for some reason, is the confessional where the camera's in a different place because he's always staring right into our eyes instead of off to the side.
Also, Miss J seemed annoyed by him at the end.
He mumbles, Miss J, mumbles, oh, you're kidding me, damn. But we don't know what it was in context to.
I wonder if they're responding to Tyra and Kelly's reactions to Keith.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then best panel look, Shy.
So
Shy
cute.
has fashion.
Shy has the fashion this season.
Mm-hmm.
It's this kind of like, it's black and white, but also in interesting places. Tie, like
a little bow, yes.
Spoiler, I think this is when Tyra was like, makeover.
Oh, No.
I don't remember her makeover, and now
I
I'm
don't
scared.
either.
I definitely
Did they give her a
do.
tie? Oh no! Oh.
She had a single mom
Mhm.
who then they moved around a lot, sometimes unhoused.
Mhm.
Kind of a very, if there is such a thing, normie top model panel.
Yeah.
It's like we got a little bit about Shy, a little bit of story.
And then get ready for the least amount of fanfare to introduce a new person that you could ever think of.
Well, this seemed fake. The way
I thought this was a plant. I thought this was
I
a plant
did
at first.
too.
Because we get a contestant who walks in with a very distinct look and vibe who just says they missed the first plane. Now, mind you, they've missed all the intros, Corey in his entirety,
Mhm.
and then the runway. So it's like, why are you even still here? Also, they kept saying 31 earlier. Was it 32 at some point? And then she didn't come, so they had to say 31, which I always felt was weird that there was an
Oh.
odd number of people.
maybe.
Yeah.
But they never change it from 31, so I don't
No.
know.
So Jamie Ray from Jersey.
First of all, Jamie Ray, great top model name.
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks, in makeup, I think she kind of looks like Margot Robbie. And I know
I
that's
agree.
because we're
I agree.
referencing Barbie a lot.
No,
but
I agree.
still.
I thought the same thing.
And Adam can't help himself.
The way Adam talks about this human being with whom he is sharing space makes me actually nauseous.
He basically thinks of her as a sex doll,
Yeah.
and then calls other women cats about that they're all going to
These
be threatened.
women are both so chill about this new arrival
Yeah.
and so not bothered.
No.
Later on, most of them are chatting with her.
Yes.
Because here's the thing about Jamie Ray. She's not going to be hard big competition. So I don't think they're that bothered.
The show and the men are going to be super mean to Jamie Ray in a way that the other women are not.
At all.
This feels like a very pro-woman group of women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just because the other women last cycle hated each other so much that I'm
And
just
also,
like, well,
I think
Possible.
the women are. I think
right
the
off
women
the
are.
bat, too.
The
Yeah.
women are mostly united against all but one of the men.
oh yeah,
Mhm. Yes.
it's the ladies in Will versus the world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then Denzel comes in, and
It almost sounded like you said Denzel.
Denzel
Denzel.
comes in, and he and Tyra just shout Denzel Washington quotes at each other.
This is the only thing I'm going to give this man. Having the impression ready to go
Yeah.
was a smart play.
And the Bury My Son, what a specific reference too.
Yes.
I was like, again, he had a great panel. If I had only seen Denzel's, I think he
disagree
had
with
a
one
decent
thing.
panel.
The advice from his mother.
He can't help that's what his mama told him.
Even before that, and maybe this is just my experience in real estate when I was trying to get an apartment when I was young. A 20-year-old who starts their own real estate management
Oh.
company is shady.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shady as shit.
Shady boots.
Mhm.
And Tyra's immediately attracted. And his mother, she's like, what advice did your mom give? It was so fascinating. And he says,
I will say, Tyra asked.
She
He
did.
didn't volunteer this.
he wrote
This
Tyra
was,
it.
on,
did ask.
this was
This
on a
was-
sheet
He wrote
and
it
she
on
was
the
ready.
application, for
Yes.
sure.
You'll always lose money chasing pussy. You'll never lose pussy chasing money.
I just realized that my notes autocorrected it to pushy.
And y'all, I can't tell you that if my mom had said that, I wouldn't have wrote it on an application because that gets you on the show.
Yeah, at least it means they air your interview.
Yeah. And then the way that his photo, it has extremely written on it in the most digital flart ass way.
The confidence of the men on the cycle who have never done any modeling.
Anything.
Who will tell you they've never done any modeling and then back it up with
Tell me you've had
Unearned
zero
confidence.
oppression. You've had no hardship in your life.
I was about to say, Hannah, Lex, you're meeting men.
Yeah.
Some of these men actually want to model, though.
Yeah, some of them
A
do.
lot of them.
And they don't get on the
have
show.
experience.
And they don't get on the show.
Yeah.
Sure don't.
Will comes in heels.
After Denzel saying something homophobic about him in an interview.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say, this is where the first true literal homophobia comes. It's not alpha male. It's not this other thing. This is where he literally starts I just don't get it. And I'm going to give it, there are plenty of guys on this cycle who don't seem homophobic at all, including my gentle dum-dum Matthew, who later on will just be like, I'll wear heels.
Oh, but that looks hard.
And from what I remember of later in the cycle, Matthew will continue to not disappoint on that front.
Oh.
He will continue to be good.
We see some adorable pictures of Will with his dance students.
The little ballerinas.
It's so cute.
And then I love that he wore the heels to panel.
Yes.
Almost challenging this. And then made Tyra dance with him and told her to purse her lips.
I loved that so much.
And what a great way to set up a dancing montage.
I missed the dancing montage.
I did.
In the dancing montage, we get Olay. Sorry,
gorgeous.
Stunning. She's not allowed to speak, but she's stunning.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not sorry, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Ben. Shy. Dancing.
Movement from Shy.
And Relia.
Hashtag movement all day.
Hashtag back row dancing all day.
I love that this gets us into Relia, who is confused that she has a good booty. It's like, are you sure? This?
Tyra, to be fair, you're very thin, but you have a booty that shakes?
Mm.
And then she claps, sing, dances. I'm 22. I like to twerk.
Yep,
But Lex, how could
song.
someone possibly have never had sex before, but also like to twerk? I'm a detective, and those two things don't add up.
I love Tyra's lack of understanding of sex and sexuality never ceases to amaze. She's like, wait a second, the booty shakes, yet version? Did I say version instead of virgin?
Then Tyra, wearing the exact same amount of makeup as Relia, goes and tells her to wash her face.
She does come back. Gorgeous, though.
So gorgeous.
She becomes a contender.
And the reason, JW, you said version, is because captions crunches twerk and version as twersion.
She's a twersion.
But where did the S come from?
I don't know.
It's French.
Twergine.
Twerjon.
Twerjon. Jamie Ray comes in.
To get tortured. And she seems honestly so sweet.
Just a nice lady.
Just truly the nicest lady.
Kelly immediately slut shames her.
For existing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And then and also Tyra says it's like Eve's friend come to life. I'm like, oh.
Eve's friend.
Does a blonde doll have a name, Tyra?
She does do a little sad, sexy baby when she talks about getting left at the airport that I thought was funny.
Yeah, because she did her
Closed
airport
it right
selfie.
in my face.
Well, she also kept saying, I was 1 minute late. I'm like,
Is that how flights work?
that's not how
Also,
that...
truly, imagine you're going to audition for Top Model, a thing that Jamie Ray claims that she has dreamed of her entire life, and you're late to the airport.
The implication that an attractive woman should not be allowed to care for children from Kelly Catrone
This is...
made me want to throw things.
Only old uggos can care for my...
Who would let you in their house?
It's such a weird stereotype that, like, is anti-woman and anti-men, honestly.
Yes.
That men are
Can't
so,
control
like, if an
themselves.
attractive woman is in the
can't
house,
control
they're
themselves
gonna
around
cheat.
a hot child caregiver.
They're not all Adam.
You know who probably loved Jamie Ray? All those kids she watches.
Oh, she's Eve's friend.
Yeah,
Come to
she's
life.
Eve's friend.
Our friend.
Unnamed doll. She is told to go wash her face and hair. And then we see the rare Michelle Mock Falcon.
Oh!
Looking snatched.
She looks great.
I bet Michelle honestly just was having a great day, and she was like, I'll be on camera.
Mic me up.
And she was literally like, hey, I like the speech too. Like, hey, clearly you're dealing with something. We'll take the time. They're asking for you though. Like, this seems like this had been a while.
Uh-huh.
And then she was like, you're really going to give this all up? Something you say you've dreamed of? Like, we want you. Like, we want you here. I'm the casting person. We want you to do this. Which is a little true, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, in the context
they
of the
cast her
show.
for a reason.
Yeah.
In the context of the show, they still allowed her to come, even though Tyra called a bomb threat in or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we'll come back to her, right?
No, she eventually walks back in after the commercial break.
Is given, you don't remember it, Lex, because she's not given a moment to talk about herself. She is interrupted so many times by Kelly and Tyra that it's overwhelming.
Diagnosing her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon comes in, and this walking choice,
It does give us our first Miss J
impression.
mocking a walk, which I really love.
He has a crooked beard, and it's patchy, and I don't care about talking mean about this person because they suck.
Because Tyra brought him in. I hope y'all were ready to see a man get murdered on television.
This Tyra gotcha journalism that she does?
Yes, she did.
I will say it again. The best thing she's ever done with her platform.
Agreed.
It's a little like she's like, oh, we have the footage. Click.
Yeah, because I'm not going to do the actual quotes because I should not be saying them. But Tyra basically says, so you like dating black women? And he says, uh-huh. And she says, oh, but only light-skinned black women, right? That's what you said in your audition tape.
Click.
And then they show the footage.
I want to believe that they showed it to him in the room.
Somebody had to like wheel a squeaky cart
AV
in with a
cart.
full TV on it.
A laser disc gets popped in.
And he's like, oh man, they tell you everything. And she's like, uh-huh.
You
I'm
filmed
here
it.
to save women from you.
Like, you said this at your audition. It's not like you
At
went to your
audition.
your like Instagram stories
You
or whatever.
volunteered this information on camera to a casting person.
So fucking stupid. And then Jay mocks them, rightfully, and also captions Crunch's stammering.
And then at some point, I think he also said, like, well, I'm here to learn. I'm like, you did.
Yeah, I think you already have it. Now you get to go home.
You get to go home.
It reminds me of that person who wrote the racist diary. And
Oh,
Tyra was
yeah.
like, but come on, Emily, or whatever her name was. Like, but come on. You know what? I have the diary right here.
I photocopied the pages. Matthew comes in, and no, he can't have said this, right? Can you do a man fist? Who said, can you do a man
They
fist?
ask him to do that. They say, you look like a man. And he goes, yeah, I am a man. And then they're like, make a fist and show your muscles. Like, oh, you're hot, but now I'm bored. Get out.
I want to set this precedent right now. I really like Matthew. The reason I really like this boring man is because he takes things so sweetly literally, if that can be a thing, that he's like, when they're like, you look like a man. He's like, I am a man. It's just so like his brain doesn't think of it more than what the surface level sentence is.
Yes.
And there's something, I think, with all the mental health struggles in the world, it's so nice to see someone who's unburdened
Who
by
has
that.
such a smooth brain.
He also he just seems unflappably happy.
Yeah. He really is smiling all day. And then his picture, weirdly, is one of the better ones.
It is. But then Kelly, unprofessional Kelly, says, what kind of stomach do you have going on under your shirt? There is a professional way to say this. And
He's
an
also about to
unprofessional
walk
way.
in his underwear, right? They had to do that.
Yes.
And then, but again, Matthew's just like, this one. Just pulls his shirt
Mine.
up. I've had it my whole life.
It's my tummy. I call him Ben.
We go on adventures every meal.
We get a double dose of Blink and You'll Miss It interviews from kooky contestants.
Oh, but we got to set it up that Matthew gets called boring, and they're just like, we're bored now. And he's like, okay.
Bye.
Mark comes in and says, I tick a lot.
And then does.
But then I was like, is it a condition? Or is it just a thing you do?
A bit.
Yeah, is it called stimming? When it's like a self-soothing thing?
Yeah.
But sometimes they're controllable. It's interesting.
Yeah.
They gave him
I felt like I needed more.
time that it was impossible. Like, I don't think this is on him. We just got so little time that it's impossible to tell.
And then King chanting.
Humble Lion.
And then we get
Humbellion.
to Mariana, who I'm going to say this right now. Panel Mariana
Is a
and
different
outside
Yeah.
panel Mariana are two separate human being people, because I'm going to say right now, Mariana in panel might be one of the best, most solid, most gonna get on the show interviews that has ever happened.
She and Romeo had a meeting.
I wrote down that she did her therapy before she came to the show.
And she's my North Carolina rep. I thought it was Josh. And then he was like, Clayton, New York. And I was like, oh.
She's also our youngest contestant. She is 18.
Originally from Serbia?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Bad relationship with her father, an abusive boyfriend at 13, and was Tyra's favorite fact, homeless at a bus station.
And then she does something that I hope Kat watched this episode and smiled, because she does a Tyra pronunciation correction, but in a cute way that brought Tyra in.
Yeah.
Because Tyra literally goes, marijuana.
Tyra calls her marijuana.
And
Also,
Mariana,
you see her have this moment of being really pissed.
Yeah.
Mariana.
Real Mariana comes out for a split second.
For very justifiable reasons.
Oh, I agreed. I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. and then she's like, oh, no. Want to get on the show?
But then I love the way she was like, marijuana, come on now, Tyra. We got to do it right. Mariana. She's like, Mariana. And then she does this super smart thing of like, and now, Tyra, do you want to do it in fun accent? And Tyra was like, and you shall win. No, a guy must.
And yes, Kelly gives Hannah's disgusting opening quote that also makes no sense.
No.
This seems like a fully formed human being.
Right?
Yeah. But I do love, again, Mariana was like, thank you. I don't know what you said or meant, but thank you.
The ADR tells us 31 to 22.
And then Kelly goes, there's going to be a lot of kids going home today. And I said, not really.
Not really. Percentage-wise.
9.
This starts a trend of fun activities that everyone knows are actually going to be stressful. And I mean, like, fun, like, tween birthday party choices.
So we head to Lucky Strikes, where Kelly hates it so much that she's gotten worse at talking.
Thank gosh, Miss J was there.
Where's Corey?
Yeah, where was Corey? I actually thought it would have been interesting to have Corey host this.
Why is this happening? What? Who? Sorry. The logic of, here's what's going to happen. You're going to bowl. The bowling has nothing to do with anything, but you have to do it. Then there'll be a screen above the bowling alley, as there always is in such places. That screen will be filled with either a happy sticker or a sad sticker. And that's how you'll know if you've made it into the competition. Like, how? How do you get there?
I need to
when
talk
Miss J
about
brought up
these
the
stickers.
bowling ball, I thought it was going to say it on the bowling ball, and then
Sure.
you could, like,
Yeah.
do a celebration bowl. Like,
The ball knows all, Hannah. And the stickers?
The sticker.
Are
Why the sticker?
everything.
Why not? If everything else had been what you had said, but it just said like pass or fail or whatever, I would have been like, this is equally as dumb as everything else we've done. But imagine getting eliminated by a sad teddy bear.
there's just no reason to be in a bowling alley.
So we have, for yay, we have a
Yay.
disenchanted bear with confetti.
Yeah.
And then for sorry,
Sorry.
we have an ooh-woo bear with a speech bubble. It's literally doing the like...
And I'm sorry. Apparently me in a bowling alley is JW at a pool. Why are they doing this in heels? Where are the bowling shoes?
Where are the bowling shoes?
The amount of people that almost fail was so funny.
Now, I will say, for our purposes as podcasters, it made it great to find out who was in and off the show for the most part.
Yeah, very easy, very bold spelled names.
Yeah. So we have Kari, yay. Keith, yay. Uniqua, sorry. Zaquan, yay. Who I just wrote, who.
Who?
Hashtag Supreme.
Was that
Okay.
theirs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lindsay, who, yay. Hashtag spontaneous. Kate, sorry, not sorry.
Devastating.
Matthew, yay. Brandon, sorry, obviously. I'm shocked he even came to Lucky Strikes.
Yeah, right.
Ben, yay, with a very aggressive throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shy, yay, wearing really cute buns.
Mm-hmm.
She's the fashion.
Mm-hmm. Will, yay. We don't even see Will bowl because it's too gay.
Well, also, Will might have still had those heels on and he might
Yes.
have planted.
Yes.
Denzel, yay. Winnie, yay. Fully a gutter ball, even though there were like the guards up.
The bumpers.
It went right to him.
You know what, though? That's me.
Yeah.
That's me at a bowling alley.
Oh, I wish one person had done the thing with the kids where it's like the little thing that you just put the ball on top of and it rolls
The
down.
bowling slide.
Yeah.
Miriana, yay. Mark, yay. I couldn't make out their hashtag.
Was it compassion?
I think he was compassion.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Mhm.
Amanda, sorry. I don't know who that was. They placed like a yes sticker on their thing, so it made it look like their hashtag was yes.
I wrote the note. I don't know why. Amanda does not make it on. Like she was
Not
something I
Amanda!
knew. I guess it's because it's the only thing I know
It's
about
the only
her.
thing you know about her.
Yeah.
Rayleah, yay. Jamie Ray, yay. Adam calls her a gorgeous porn star.
I love that Jamie went for the Kelly hug.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
She was like, I'm getting this. Ugh.
Adam, yay. And Lennox calls him a joke. Lennox, yay. Romeo, yay. Kelly screams 1/4 of pagans.
Finally.
And then Danny, yay. 80-yard, last person to bowl.
Well, here's the thing. If he was actually the last person, he would just know before he bowled because the math would have held.
The people that I couldn't find the missing sorries.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did. Never mind. Ivy obviously gets on the show.
Yeah.
Ivy gets it through Olay Lamise, which
I can't believe we got introduced to Lamise so early.
And got nothing.
And we'll get a little more of her
Yeah.
in the next episode, but not a lot.
Especially when the soundbite was so good.
Yeah. That might have been, maybe she peaked.
and then Josh, and then Emily, King, and Mayra are the other people.
Of all the names that we truly needed to hear just once spoken out loud, Mayra.
And then it's supposed to be a reveal that this is not the final list, even though there are 22 of them, and there's no way that many people would make it into the house.
It was also like, I'm pretty sure said to them at the beginning of the bowling thing.
The boring thing about this is we don't get our crying losers. Now, part of that is we truly weren't story told anyone that we cared about that didn't make it.
No.
Because the only person of any note is Brandon.
Yep.
Sure, but who cares?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's just, but I think it was bad storytelling. We needed to care about one of the people who
Yes.
didn't make it.
Yeah, there were no stakes for this
Yeah.
elimination.
Because I was like, oh, we're not going to get like an Ivy or something. I was like, oh no.
Right.
And then,
There's nothing really about any of these people that didn't make it through, except for Uniqua, who did pose for Maxim, Australia. Maxim, Australia. And that's kind of it.
I will say, mostly this episode returned to form for auditions.
I agree.
I felt like because now guys being on the show isn't quite as noticeable, we didn't get quite notable, I should say. We didn't get quite the like, can you believe it? Like we didn't get that hammered over our heads as much.
Oh,
so
we didn't get the like, guys don't make as much money as women.
Exactly. And I think the return of Miss J
I think that helped a lot.
helped palate cleanse a lot of the worst stuff that happened.
It's also weird that to have it feel like the show is not the most toxic thing about the show right now, but that
Right?
it's some of the contestants.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Yeah.
also a lot of contestants to root for, which I wasn't
Yes.
feeling that way
Yeah.
after the first half of the first one of last cycle.
I'm so scared that they're not going to last.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're scared that we're not going to last because we peaked so much this episode with bussy footing, you can rate, review, and subscribe.
Oh no! That will be the best joke I ever make, but whatever. We only got 4 cycles left.
You can reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. And once again, don't forget to rate and review. I'd love to read a 5-star.
Oh my gosh, 5 stars.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I am on TikTok at JW Crump. Okay.
And be sure to use the hashtag podleadum and bussyfooting whenever you talk about us. Let them know it. Let them hear us. So for Podleadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg,
And I'm JW Crump.
and we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.